Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to make a quick video regarding my Casio 5610 most recent modification, which was the Hydro mod. I've actually had a few questions pop up on that video about kind of how it's doing now, what functions still work, if any, etc. So I thought I would just do I don't know, it's been a couple months, right? 2 months, I think, 3 months. Update on how this one's been doing, and overall it's been fantastic. Really happy with the modification. So here you have let me just wipe off some of the dust. Here you have another one unmodified next to it. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but this one does kind of have just like a more inky, kind of darker look to it. It definitely has enhanced its kind of legibility. I don't know if the camera picks up or not, but definitely noticeable improvement in terms of its looks. Now, a few questions have come up regarding its features, which ones still work, which ones don't. So everything still works. The only feature that does not work is the automatic backlight, but I'm not sure actually, because this watch has undergone a few modifications. I'm actually not quite sure which modification might have messed with that feature. If it was the, I replaced our polarizer, added lume, or if the hydro. I suspect it was the hydro mod that might have done it, because I don't see any reason why the other ones would have interfered. I think there's probably something in there that, gravity moves, that with the oil in there, it kind of suspends the sensor in place. So that my guess is the oil mod does negate the automatic backlight functionality. So that's probably the only thing that might have been lost. But outside of that, everything else still works fine. All the buttons work. The beeping works. There's no leaking of any kind. So yeah, otherwise, no other issues to report. One other question kind of came up. Some good eagle eyes have noticed that this watch. Let me get something to point with here. This watch does not have the some of the printed like boxes like this one does. So you can see that one's kind of clean, and the reason for that is I actually replaced the rear polarizer. And let me get another flashlight here for a second. And for those that haven't seen some of my previous videos, what I've done to this watch is I replaced the rear polarizer, inverted it basically to make the backlight be. So let me just show you. Probably be easier than trying to explain it. But basically, the backlight is negative on it. So if you look at, let's see if we can replicate it here. If you look at the backlight on this one, you can kind of see. You can kind of see it just illuminates the background, and in this one, it's inverted. Let me see if I can get that on camera better. Come on, focus, camera. So I don't know if that's picking up, but you can see that the backlight's inverted and it's green. I don't know if it's catching that or not, but yeah, no reason I did that other than for fun. It doesn't have any practical purpose to it. And then the other modification I made to this watch is that I applied lume so that it can kind of glow, particularly when you're coming from outside sunny to indoors. For instance, in my house, I got a kind of a dark stairway, so anytime I come in and walk up the stairs, it's always like pitch black, but it's dark in that stairway. So this kind of helps. So you can kind of see that the watch can now glow. Focus would work, but yeah, and it glows in green. So that's kind of where the polarizer came in. So you can kind of see the digits glow green to make it a little easier to see. So that's kind of the reason behind why this one looks a little different than this one. The other question I had was, does the alarm still work? And I set the alarm for 6 o'clock. So I thought maybe this video would go a little longer and would start beeping while we're filming, but I'm about 2 minutes ahead of schedule. So I'm going to have to pause it and come back to show that the alarm still works. So let's do that. Actually, while we wait for the alarm, the other question I remember that came up was about solar charging and any issues, and the answer to that is not at all. I actually put my whole watch box of my solar G-Shocks out in the sun and topped them all off to high, so you can kind of see we're getting a high reading, so no noticeable changes to charging via solar as well. So that is good. I think that's it. So let's wait for the alarm and test that. Okay, so now we're gonna test the alarm, and you can see no problem. Sounds just like before. So alarm is good. So let me make sure I turn the alarm off now so I don't forget and have it go on ever before. So yeah, so that really is it. Nothing else to report on this watch. I would encourage you guys to check out some other videos if you have questions about the loom. I've done a couple different watches where I did the loom modification. I really don't have any new ones I could do it on, to be honest. Otherwise I'd make another one, but almost all of these, actually, you know what? I do have this one. Maybe I'll make a video on this one. If that's something you're interested in seeing, let me know, and I can make another video applying loom to this one, and maybe doing a polarizer mod as well, kind of like this one. So you can see this one. This was a polarizer mod. I made it green. Some of the other ones I've modified. I don't have any longer. Actually, wait, I think I have another one somewhere. No, I don't. Maybe I had some more handy here. I don't even know what happened to mine, to be honest. But I did have another one I can show you as well. Hang on one second. Oh yeah, here it is. So here is another one that got modified as well. So this is the Casio Royale, and the same thing. I wanted to make it look green and black, so that's kind of what that looks like. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope that answers some of your questions, and I will catch you on the next one.